podcast. That's Dylan. I'm Brian, and we do have some TV shows to be reviewing today.
I would like to go ahead and apologize for the late episode. Had a family emergency, but everything's okay now. Thank God. Want to thank all my friends and family for being supportive. But on to the podcast.
Absolutely. But due to that, we're going to try to make this one a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah.
So we do got some cool stuff to be talking about here, and some movie games.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this is our TV show episode. We're going to be talking all things TV show, TV drama.
Except for The Beast Within.
Except for The Beast Within. That's the only movie that we got here because we did promise a review on it.
Yep.
So, before we get started, as always, I got some movie news.
Alrighty.
This one is TV show related. Macaulay Culkin has signed on for Fallout Season 2.
What's he going to be?
Don't know.
Yeah, I seen something that he is going to be in the Season 2, but you think he's going to be a good guy or a bad guy?
He's going to be a good guy. I don't think he's intimidating enough to be a bad guy.
Yeah, that's true. Not unless he plays one of those, unless he's like the main villain and he's like super smart or something.
I'd like to see him as another ghoul.
He could be, yeah.
Yeah. But that, I mean...
He wakes up after the fallout and sees that he's a ghoul.
We will be talking about the Fallout show on this episode because I do have that as one of the shows I do want to talk about. But we also have our first look at Ben Stiller in Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen the clip where he was running from the mob.
Yep. And he was like some kind of grocery store worker is the picture I got. Or it looks like a grocery store worker.
Did he get fired from the nursing home?
I think so. That's going to be great. When I was looking into it, I think, don't quote me on this, I don't know how reliable the source is, but it says Happy Gilmore is set to come out in March of 2025.
I thought it was supposed to come out this month.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I read it said March 2025.
They probably set it back.
They probably did. A lot of movies have been getting setbacks lately, so.
Yeah.
But I am so stoked for Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, me too. That's like, I had that on VHS.
Yeah, so we were just talking about our old VHS movies. Yeah, that was one of my childhood movies. And the other movie news I got here is the new trailers for Captain America and the Thunderbolts. Tell me what your thoughts are on Captain America's trailer.
It did give us a better look at Harrison Ford's Red Hulk.
What do you think about that?
I thought he looked pretty good.
I do too. A lot of people that I was seeing was really upset. Did you see the part where he like broke the sound barrier and hit the ground and done like a superhero landing?
Yeah.
A lot of people I saw online hated that because he's not superhuman. He never took any kind of drug or super serum. So people were upset about that. But the suit he's got was made from vibranium.
Did it ever state that?
I think it did in Winter Soldier and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like his new suit.
Yeah. Steel kind of should have the serum.
Yeah. If you're going to be Captain America, I think you should have the serum, but I think that's a good, I don't want to say substitute, but a substitute.
Yeah.
And Thunderbolts, we just got a more of an extended look at our teaser we got. So
I think Taskmaster's gonna die.
Hope they do kill Taskmaster off. They've already ruined that character. Go ahead and kill him.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that again because they done butchered my boy. But no. The Thunderbolt extended trailer was just an extended look at her from the teaser that leaked. David Arbor as the Red Guardian.
Yep.
Absolutely freaking love him. I love his character. I love David Arbor, so I'm all for that. Next little bit of news we got here. I saw something from there is a new horror movie coming out, a Popeye horror movie. It is not part of the Pooniverse. It's not. It's its own thing. A lot of things are getting.
Where they're so old.
Yeah, like Steamboat Willie got his own movie and it was trash. But
did you watch it?
No, I watched a review and it was enough for me. Like they said, looked like it was enough from, or looked like it was shot on an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to watch it to give it an honest review eventually. Watch for that on our TikTok, because I will be doing that. I will torture myself for that. But everything I've seen has been a lame movie. So.
Yeah.
But it's made by ITN Studios is the only information that I have yet. And that it's supposed to be a horror comedy.
I thought it was part of the Pooniverse.
It's not part of the universe.
Oh.
Popeye? It's not part of the universe.
No, I was talking about the Steamboat Willie.
No, I'm talking about Popeye.
Yeah, I know, but the Steamboat Willie a part of the Pooniverse?
No, it's not. It's just another figure that's in the public domain. And then we also have another one that's not part of the Pooniverse, but a Little Mermaid horror movie. I actually watched the trailer for that. It comes out, it said 2024. So
Yeah, why not just do a mermaid horror movie?
right, instead of
Like
Little
the mermaid lore is scary enough.
I agree. I don't think Little Mermaid needs to be attached to it at all.
Yeah, no, I think it's. I haven't seen anything about it, but you saying it's a Little Mermaid horror movie just kind of tells me that they was lazy.
Yeah, right. Like they just or they're doing it for money.
All right, yeah, this can be Ariel. This can be Flounder.
But I think some of the biggest news that we both really want to discuss, the How to Train Your Dragon trailer.
Yeah, it seems like this is probably gonna be like one of those first live action CGI moments where the studio's not gonna have to get bullied to fix it.
I agree, because it looks just like the dragon.
Yeah.
They done so good on the CGI for the dragon.
Yeah.
And the character they got, I can't remember the main character in the movie's name. What's his name? Finn?
Yeah, Finn.
Finn. So
I think. Correct us in the comments.
yeah, please be gentle. No, I think that's his name. But the character they got to play the main character, he is spot on. Like, he looks like he's going to do a great job. I'm really excited for this movie. I love the How to Train Your Dragon movies.
Yeah.
But I know that was probably what you want to talk about the most, but what I want to talk about the most is the Minecraft trailer. There's a new Minecraft trailer out, and the internet's crapping on it. I think it looks freaking awesome.
I think it's a Jack Black cash grab.
Maybe, but we're going to go review that one.
I feel like they're using. I think they're doing Jack Black the same way they did Kevin Hart in like the early 2010s. Like they just kept throwing Kevin Hart in like everything.
They shouldn't do that with Jack Black though, because he's already a known actor.
Yeah. No. No. Mind you, I'm not saying that none of those Kevin Hart movies are bad.
Right.
They were good, but you could tell that he was just thrown in every
Everywhere,
movie.
yeah. No, dude, I rewatched Drillbit Taylor the other day, and I didn't know he was in that movie.
Yeah.
And that was funny. But the Minecraft trailer, gave us more of a story look to it, more of the action, more of like the crafting in it, and I'm super excited for that.
To be honest, I don't think a Minecraft movie should have even been made.
I think it should have, but I think it should have been fully animated.
Yeah.
Like, to have it kind of animated, kind of not, weird choice.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give it a shot because I really enjoyed the trailer. It was a lot of fun, so I'll give it a...
I did like how they used the meme, the child yearns for the mines.
No.
You've never seen that meme?
I've never seen that meme. But, yeah, the trailer, Jack Black goes to the mines, and, yeah. All in all, I'm excited because I'm a Minecraft nerd.
Yeah.
I got you to play it recently this year, and I don't think you were that big on it.
It's all right. It was just everybody kept feuding.
Yeah, we had a server going, and everyone on our server kind of just feuded against each other.
And then you kind of turned into a little bit of a bitch whistle and canceled the server because you lost.
I canceled the server because we had rules of engagement that were broken.
Yeah, and then you couldn't have just broken any of the rules and just fought back. No, you had to.
We set rules. All right, we're not getting into that. We set rules for a reason.
No, you just had to be a little bench whistle.
Whatever. All right, on to our reviews. So we're going to do the Beast Within first, correct?
Sure.
All right, so what we got for Beast Within? What do you got? Who start us off? First, what'd you rate it?
I think I gave it 3.5.
3.5?
I liked it pretty good. I like when I watch a scary movie, I like the suspense. I like build up and like jump scares. I thought it was pretty good. Not a lot of jump scares, but it's very suspenseful. Like
Should we do spoiler free or spoilers? This ain't been out long enough to do spoilers, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Spoilers is all gonna be spoilers. So.
Yeah, but I like that there, like the entire movie, it has tension. Like there's tension all throughout the movie, and that's something that I like. And it's different because it doesn't really follow multiple characters. It's all from this little girl's perspective.
Right. I like that.
The daughters, like it never like changes the story to where she's not involved.
Right.
Like there's not any scenes without her or anything. It's like entirely her perspective on her father being a werewolf.
Right. No. So before we move on, what this movie is about is, like you said, it's kind of in modern times, but not really. Like I couldn't really tell what time period.
It's farmland England.
Yeah. Farmland England. I think modern time, and this little girl keeps seeing her father like come in late at night, all beat up. They won't let her go out of their house after dark. And it's her putting together what like her father being a werewolf, and it's told completely from her perspective.
Yeah.
It like you said, very suspenseful. I enjoyed it. Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just giving a rundown what the movie was about.
Yeah, but I believe the whole movie was just a metaphor for an abusive father.
It was. So that takes us straight to the ending.
Yeah.
He was never a werewolf.
I don't know. Like, did he just not transform?
He didn't. What I got from it, and I'll be honest with you, I had to look up a video on Ending Explained because I couldn't tell for myself if he was a werewolf the whole time or if it was just. And the one video that I watched said it was a said it was a metaphor for abusive father. He was never a werewolf, but if you look at it through the whole movie, she's reading werewolf literature and her mom always has the bruises up and down. You're supposed to think it's from the werewolf attacks, but she made her father the werewolf in her mind and pictured him as a werewolf in the end because it was a monster that she had to face.
Yeah, but I thought at the end it was like after she killed her dad or whatever. I thought it was like saying, "Oh, now she's a werewolf," or because
maybe I don't know. Watch the movie and tell us what you think the ending tells. I think,
but that's one of the things that you don't get from the little girl's perspective.
Right.
Like if he's not a werewolf, what is he going out and doing all the time?
Right.
And coming back?
I think it's supposed to be that he's cheating, that he's with other women, because he says that's what his dad was doing.
Yeah. Or no, his dad wasn't doing that.
So he said his dad was.
No, it was his grandpa.
Grandpa. Sorry, his grandpa was doing that.
No, his grandpa. Or yeah.
So, I think maybe the ending is.
The ending really confuses the movie.
Yeah. The ending I think is left up to interpretation on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that it was just a metaphor. Just he was an abusive man.
Yeah.
And if you go back and rewatch it with that mindset, there's a lot of, hints about that.
Yeah.
But I will say,
I throughout the movie, I was like, okay, this guy's a douchebag.
Yeah, the whole movie, you're like, this guy's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
I will agree with you. It was very suspenseful. I really like suspenseful movies, and told from the daughter's perspective was a good choice in narrative. But
yeah, because a child is like, if they don't understand something, they're like always scared of
right, and they're making things up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that was a very good narrative choice. But the best part about this movie, besides the werewolf design, Kit Harington's awesome. I love Kit Harington so much.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Put this man in more things. Like, I know he's in Game of Thrones, but he tried to make a Marvel debut. Put him in some more movies. I love him.
Oh, yeah, he's in the, what's it called?
Eternals.
Yeah, his brother was the superhero, though.
Yep. And he's supposed to be...
His brother from Game of Thrones, I should say, not his real brother.
Right. He's supposed to be, I think it's called the Black Knight.
What's that?
It's a Marvel character.
Never heard of it.
It's more than the Blade universe. That's why Blade shows up in the end of the Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. So, the transformation scene where he turns into the werewolf... beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a sucker for werewolf movies, but I'm a bigger sucker for good transformation, good CGI, good effects, and good werewolf design. And this movie has all that. The only issue I have with all that is you barely get to see it.
Yeah, but that's
I know it's told from the daughter's perspective, and I get that, but I would have loved to have seen like a full scene of the werewolf besides just the ending.
honestly the beginning of the movie made me think there's going to be a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just like showed him right out of the gate. Just
Yep. I agree. The beginning definitely, I think, was a little. I wouldn't say. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It wasn't deceptive, but it was like, because, like you said, it makes you think we're going to get a lot of werewolf in this movie.
Yeah.
That was about it. The beginning and the end, there's some in the middle. But, and I gotta say this, the girl who played the little girl, the kid actor, she was great.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to see a lot of great kid actors, but she was a really good kid actor.
Yeah. She's a good kid actor. But I really like this movie.
I wasn't as high on it as you were. I give it a 2.5.
Yeah. If I watch it again, I might lower my rating because this is one of those movies that I can watch once. But now that I know how it ends and everything,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think you should either rewatch a movie to get an accurate reading, or you should let it simmer for a bit before you rate it, because recency bias is real. But that's all I got for the Beast with End. If you want to go to our next big,
the Penguin.
the Penguin. I'm so excited to be reviewing this show.
I think I gave this show a 3.5 too.
You're a bad person. It's a 4.5 for me.
Yeah. All right. You want to start with something first, or you want me to go?
I will give a rundown about what it's about. So this is heavy spoilers.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the Penguin's about.
Yeah,
But
no,
just in case. Go
Just
ahead.
in case, heavy spoilers. So this movie revolves around
The show, not a movie.
or the show. This show revolves around the Penguin from Matt Reeves' Batman, as he climbs the rankings in the criminal underworld after Carmine Falcone is killed. And man, is this a wild ride! This would have been a great crime show if it wasn't the Penguin. Like if it was something separate, I would have liked it just as much.
Yeah, it definitely could have been its own thing.
Definitely could have.
Stuff like that really bugs me, though.
Yeah, I know. Matt Reeves' Gotham, we got to see more of his Gotham, and oh my gosh, I think this is the most accurate depiction of Gotham I've ever seen in a movie or show or media.
Yeah.
The only thing that comes close is the Gotham TV show. Sorry, continue.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we should have seen more Batman stuff. Like,
I like that we didn't. I like that. I will say this. I think we should have seen him more in the finale. I'd have liked to have seen him show up in the finale. But all we get's the bat signal in the end.
well, I mean, if you're not going to show him at all and just use the bat signal, I think that's fine. But if he's not going to be in the show at all, I prefer I prefer the bat signal over him just showing up in the end.
I'd prefer him showing up in the end and just having like a little bit of dialogue with him and Oz.
No, I prefer the bat signal because then it just seems like a big cameo or whatever. Like he wasn't in the show the whole time, barely mentioned. I would rather him just not show up right at the end. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how I feel about them changing his backstory. Like he's not like this.
Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't give it a perfect rating.
Yeah.
It's because sorry, if you're going to do a comic book show or a comic book movie, give me comic book accuracy. Like, I get having to tweak little things here and there for the modern times. I get that. Like, if you'd done a Magneto movie today, you couldn't do him as a Holocaust survivor. It just wouldn't make sense. But I would love to have seen this be more comic book accurate. Like, for one, his name is Cobb, not Cobblepot.
Yeah.
That bothered me to no end. Like, and the fact that he is an Italian gangster and not an English, like, wealthy family bothered me to no end.
I think they just tried. I think they tried too hard to be like The Sopranos.
I've compared to The Sopranos since we started watching it.
Yeah, I don't. He is an. Okay, So we talked a little bit about it before the podcast. I did throughout the entire show. I did not like him.
Yeah, no.
No, I didn't like his character throughout the show.
You didn't like it at all? Like,
No.
you didn't begin to feel a little bit of sympathy for him at all? And then,
No.
I think this show done a good job of making you feel a little bit of sympathy for him and then just reminding you, hey, this is a bad guy and you're supposed to hate him.
No. Like the entire time I was like, this guy's a sneaky man.
Yeah. It did do a good job of, showing that. But I think it also, doing that, it showcased really well how good of a foe he's going to be against Batman.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be his paid guys are going to be a good fight for Batman.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
Like you said, I loved how he played both sides, though. Against the Falcones and the, what's the other group's name?
Yeah. What is it?
What's the other group?
Maroney's.
Maroney's. I like how he played both sides.
Yeah. Like the more the show goes on, like I was like sneaky snake.
I love when he set that woman on fire. He's like, call your wife.
Yeah, and he kept like every time he was trying to play people, he kept using the same thing. They don't even know your name.
Dude, if I had a dime for every time he said that in this movie or this show.
All right, I'm getting tired of your unprofessionalism. It's a show.
I'm sorry, a show. This media. How about that? I think one of the coldest scenes in this whole show is when...
Was I the only one that picked up on him constantly licking his lips?
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he constantly just licks his lip like that. Like, you barely noticed it. But as the show goes on, and watching Vic as he gets more and more bold, he starts trying to copy the Penguin's mannerisms. And, like, as the show goes on, you see Vic doing it, too.
That's strange.
Because they did do a pretty good job at kind of making him bird-like.
Yeah.
With his eyebrows and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
if you didn't know this was Colin Farrell, you would never know this was Colin Farrell.
yeah, that's something else that bothers me. Like, why not?
Cast an actor that looks like him.
Yeah, like, why make Colin Farrell suffer?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like, in all that makeup for hours upon hours.
I love what they did with Victor. Absolutely loved it. His backstory was awesome.
I feel like they could have found somebody shorter, too.
For the Penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's one of the big things in the comics, too.
I honestly, like, as far as comic book accuracy goes, I think Danny DeVito fits the bill better than anybody else.
Yes, without a doubt. Danny DeVito has been the most accurate showing of the Penguin, besides his ruthlessness. Like, ruthlessness? He's very ruthless, is what I'm trying to say. In the comics, the Penguin is a monster. Like, somebody bumps into him.
How long has it been since you've seen Batman Returns?
Long time.
Yeah, there's no sympathy for this guy other than the fact that his parents tried to throw him down a drain. Like,
I want to go back and watch that. It's been a long time since I've seen that. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen the full movie.
What?
I've only seen a little bit of the beginning, bits and pieces of the middle, and the end of the battle between him and the Penguin. I've never sat down and watched the full movie.
Okay, the last battle is kind of stupid.
I agree. I have seen the full battle.
Yeah, that's like Batman's just in his car shooting missiles at penguins.
Yeah,
that's kind of funny though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and Michael Keaton's not a good Batman. Come back.
I'll shoot you.
Michael Keaton isn't even top 5 Batman.
There's a lot of Batmans, but he is definitely top 5.
That's a discussion for another day. But one of the coldest parts in this movie is when he's on top of Sal and he's going, "I beat you," and as the man's having a heart attack.
Yeah, no.
That was awesome.
You didn't beat him. He beat you. He beat himself into a heart attack.
He croaked over and died because he couldn't take it no more.
He got tired of beating you so much that he had a heart attack.
That's so true. I think the doctor, the psychiatrist, is the Scarecrow.
Yeah, probably.
Have you seen things online about it?
I seen something about it. I didn't really read too much into it. But
There's supposed to be a picture where if you look on his desk, you can see like the Scarecrow glove and the mask. So I think he's the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
That makes sense because he has the drug Bliss that's supposed to make you calm, and he can easily manufacture that to make it be a fear toxin.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and say he's the Scarecrow.
That's what I'm saying though. Is I think Matt Reeves is just doing another Nolan verse.
Yeah. Just the most realistic he can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did read something that he's not trying to make this world kind of like fantasy. Like he wants to stick to realism, which again, it's the Nolan movies already done it, man.
Yeah.
Like give us Clayface, give us Mr. Freeze, give us Man Bat.
I would like Bane to be done right.
I like Tom Hardy's Bane.
I'm not saying Tom Hardy did a bad Bane, but again, that was a realistic universe.
Yeah, I'd like
He didn't
to see
use
him.
he didn't use Venom or nothing like that.
I would love to see him jacked up on Venom and his muscles grow.
Something else about a Batman movie that bothers me is there's an Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Batman movie and he doesn't play Bane with Bane in the movie.
Yeah, that seemed like wasted potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid. The Sophia actor, she was fantastic. She done a great job of making you legitimately care for her and legitimately like scared of her at times. Her backstory was amazing. I love how they done her backstory. It's great. But you have anything else you want to say about this? I got a few more things. Yes, I got a few more things.
I was kind of rooting for Sophia to win the whole drug war.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever.
Me too, but I knew she wasn't because,
Yeah.
What do you think about him killing his brothers?
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I didn't think that he, like, directly killed him the way he did, but the way they talked about his brothers and he would just, like, try and go quiet about it. I feel like, okay,
He said the city got him. Like, no, I don't think the city got him. I think you killed him. Like,
yeah, no, I didn't think he directly killed him. I think it was like he kind of caused an accident to kill him, which, in a way, I don't really think he meant to kill him.
No, I don't think he did either. I think he just meant to. No, I get what you're saying. I don't think he meant to kill him either. But
I don't think he cared that he killed him either, though.
no, he didn't. Yeah, no, that was the point of no return for me. I was like, he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, but him wearing the ring at the end, he wore Sal's ring, or not Sal, Sal's ring. That was like the ultimate, like, it's showing like the power shift has officially, like, he's the top dog now.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a really cool, like, metaphor. And one of the coolest, like, symbolic scenes is whenever, like, he can't climb the ladder. Like, remember how he can't climb the ladder to play the game with his brothers?
Yeah.
But at the end of that same episode, or the episode after that, he has to climb that ladder to get back out and to escape and, like, his bombed, drugged in. That is a really cool symbolic scene of him finally being able to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was really cool.
I think he messed up by not killing Sophia.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then Catwoman writes her a letter at the end
Yeah.
saying that she's her half sibling. They're going to be big players in the next movie, too.
Yeah. I did notice a character that they wasted.
Who's that?
Well, she just got beat up, but she could come back. Magpie.
You explain something.
She is one cell over from Sophia.
She was a real character, correct?
Yeah.
I've never heard of her before, but you were giving me a little bit of a rundown. Go ahead and do it again.
When she said her name, Magpie, I was like, okay, that's too ridiculous of a name to be real. So I Googled her immediately, and she's like a big combatant or whatever. Like, she's kind of like a more serious Harley Quinn.
Gotcha. Okay. That's cool.
From what I Googled about her.
I'm going to have to look up more of that character and look some more into that because that seems very interesting to me. I would like to say the chemistry between Vic and Oz was fantastic. They had really good chemistry.
Yeah, from the beginning, I knew Vic was going to die.
depressed me so bad. I didn't think he was going to die, but okay. I'm not going to say didn't think. I did think he was going to die, but I didn't think it was just going to be as heartless as it was.
I
thought he was going to like sell him out to like the Falcones or something, or the Maronis. I thought he was going to sell him out, and that's how he's going to die.
I knew it was going to be the Penguin's fault for sure that he died.
I knew that. I didn't think he was going to freaking strangle him.
Yeah, I knew that it was either going to be like sell him out or he's going to die by his hands. Like he's going to back out or something. He's going to freak out and shoot him or something like that. I will say I didn't expect him to just choke him like that.
It was a good scene though. You're like family to me. Family makes you weak. Like
I seen somebody posted a theory that they think that he's not really dead. The Penguin didn't finish the job.
he's dead. I promise you, Vic is dead. He's gone. The only reason that they used Vic was to show how ruthless he can be.
Somebody said that they think they're going to rewrite Robin and make him Robin.
He's so stupid.
Because he does kind of have like a Robin-esque backstory. Both his parents are dead.
Yeah, and Batman loves orphan boys.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's Robin. I think it was just to show his character development, or not show his character development, but show his character.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, this is how you write a Batman villain. This is how you write villain for cinema anyway. This is how you write any kind of villain. Write him like the Penguin. I want to hate this guy, and by the end of the show, I freaking hated the Penguin.
It's not that I don't like villains that you can feel bad for.
Right.
I'm just tired of it.
I don't like villains you can feel bad for. Don't get me wrong, there are some villains that are sympathetic. Like, I keep using this example of Magneto. Magneto, I will always be like, that dude's right. Like, he is not the bad guy in this at all. Turn these over.
I feel like it's just overused. Like especially with what Sony's doing right now. Like they're giving like the Sinister Six like their own movies.
Yeah, and you want you to care about these guys are supposed to be villains.
Yeah,
no, it's stupid. But I'm done with the Penguin if you are.
Didn't you say in a previous episode you absolutely love the Sonyverse?
No, I love the Sonyverse. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a dumb idea to give us like villains that we care about. I would love. I love it, but I would love it more if it was just showing us villain movies, like just showing us movies of them being bad guys.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the Penguin did that pretty good though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If all the Sonyverse was like,
Yeah, but that's the problem with the Sonyverse is they try and make these guys the good guys.
I'm always going to be a defender of the Sonyverse, though, because as bad as people think these movies are, they're not that bad. Just quit comparing them to the MCU.
Yeah, I won't say that they're god awful.
They're not.
They're okay movies. They're pretty much like how the old superhero movies were that probably not going to go anywhere.
Probably, yeah. No, yeah, I got you. But I give it a 4 out of 5.
All right.
What about you?
I think I gave it a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
So, talk about our TV shows now.
Okay.
We're just going to talk about our favorite TV shows, give some opinions on them. What's some of your favorite TV shows? Hit me. I know your favorite.
My absolute favorite TV show is Dragon Ball.
That's fair. I knew that was coming.
Yeah. The rest of them,
I am currently watching Dragon Ball still.
Yeah, you want to just go ahead and pay me that $10?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to do it, but I'm not paying you until I have to. So.
Okay. That $10 will be mine.
What if I just tell you I've watched them all?
Then I'll give you a quiz.
Jesus. Okay, continue.
All right, and the rest of these aren't in any specific order, but these are some of my favorite TV shows. Justified, Supernatural, My Name is Earl, American Dad, Family Guy, South Park, One Piece, Golden Girls, and King of the Hill.
I love that you put Golden Girls in there. It's one of my favorite shows, too.
I love the Golden Girls. I love those sassy old broads.
Those are good. That's a good show.
I'm a Sophia.
What's your favorite Adult Swim show?
Adult Swim show?
Yeah, well, not Adult Swim, but like an adult cartoon show.
Oh. Probably be South Park.
Sounds like the same. We didn't plan this, but we both are wearing Rick and Morty tonight. My favorite's probably South Park, but with a close runner-up being American Dad. American Dad's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. I like Family Guy a lot, but it just doesn't hit the mark like it used to.
Yeah, I think it hits more for like high school humor.
No, yeah.
What's one show that has a lot of rewatchability for you though?
I can probably start South Park over like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yeah, no, I turn on South Park at this point just for background noise.
Yeah,
Like, I'll always watch South Park, but I'm talking about like a real like show. You know what I mean, like a drama or something.
Oh, I'd probably be Justified.
Justified's a good one. For me, it would probably be Justified or The Boys. Yeah, all right. Smoke you another one.
Oh, wrong pop.
Never mind. For me, it would either be Justified or The Boys. I can rewatch The Boys a million times. I love it.
Yep.
My favorite show, I'd probably go The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I love The Walking Dead. I've seen it more times than anything else.
I used to love The Walking Dead, and everybody that I know just drops off at a certain character's death. Mine was Carl.
Mine was, I made it, I'd say, not a full season after Carl's death, maybe. It was when Negan got his throat slit. When they cut Negan's throat and Rick said, save him. That's when I gave up on the show. I was like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Rick cuts his throat and he's looking at all these people looking at him and he wants to restore humanity. And he goes, save him. That's when I was like...
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
now I'm not rewatching it.
Shut up. There's a lot more. And that was when I quit, but I did go back and watch it because as much as that frustrated me, I was like, I want to see. But Negan has the most, like, epic redemption arc. He is one character you didn't think could be redeemed, but he is redeemed, and he is one of the good guys. And he's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I started rewatching Supernatural here recently, and I just now noticed this scene. Sam and Dean, at the beginning of the episode, they're coming in from a hunt, and Dean's holding a baseball bat with barbed wire wrapped around it. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan played their dad,
and
Negan, and they said, "Wow, Dad really loved this thing."
I love that. I love that part of the show. And I don't know. I love Supernatural too. I think we both do. Supernatural's one of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
But like I said, Justified and The Boys is up there too. I think we've both seen Justified multiple times.
Something I didn't mention on here, I just now thought of. I love the Teen Titans Go.
I love Teen Titans Go too. I'll be honest with you, I like the movie. I don't like the show.
You don't like the show?
Don't really like the show. I like the movie, and I like the original. The Teen Titans Go show can go to hell.
How many episodes have you seen?
I think the first season.
Dude, it gets so much better after.
I heard it's very meta.
It is it's. They may have done it in the movie, or they did it on something, but they went back in time because they wouldn't let them join the Justice League or something like that. So they got a time machine, started going back in time and stopping everybody's superhero events, like what made them a superhero.
Yeah.
And they did all that, and they come back to the future, and it was all like, it was just everything was destroyed, and it's like, oh, there's no superheroes to stop all these bad guys. So they go back in time, and one of the events is Batman and his parents are walking down the street, and they just
I've seen a clip of that.
Yeah, they pop up and just push them down the alley.
I saw a clip of that. That's hilarious.
And there's one episode where they're the Justice League has disappeared, and they figured out that Darkseid's got him or something like that, and they're talking about it. And there's like Robin's explaining to all of them that he can beat Superman, and there's like, can he beat Batman? Yeah, Batman. What about Wonder Woman? Yeah, he can beat Wonder Woman. And then one of them says, what about Spider-Man? he goes, Spider-Man wouldn't fight him, and they just all, what? Spider-Man's a coward.
That's funny. I do like that. I might have to go back and rewatch it. I like Teen Titans, the original. Have you watched the Titans live action show?
No,
Don't.
don't.
No, I watched the first little bit of it. I did watch to where Batman shows up in it. They had Alan Richardson. I don't know if he was in Titans or if I'm playing another DC property, but he played some kind of character, Hawk or something, like the Hawk guy.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a part in one of the Titan shows where Batman comes in, and like he's like one of the Batmans that kills people, and like the police like raid his house, and he like kills a bunch of them. Like it's wild. Like I don't know. It was just a very stupid show. Yeah. What about that? What's your worst show to you?
Worst show?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good question. I never thought about that.
yeah, because there's a lot of TV shows that I don't watch.
I figured for you it might be the Lethal Weapon show.
Yeah, that is a bad show.
I figured. Much as I like the actors, is a bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I loved Baytown Outlaws.
Yeah, dude, I love Baytown Outlaws too. We have to review that one day.
Yeah.
Baytown Outlaws is so good. There is one I can't remember the name of it. It's a DC property. It's where, again, just when they told the premise of the show, I was like, I'm not watching that. It was Batman's son and Joker's daughter, or vice versa, team up to find out who killed Batman or who killed Joker or something like that. Like, it's so dumb.
Is it a cartoon?
No, it's a live action show. It only got like one season.
What was it on?
Probably
CW.
I'd bet money it's a CW.
Yeah.
We'll look it up when we get off here, but
I'm trying to think. Let me think.
I don't know. There's been a lot of pretty bad shows. I just recently started watching Lucifer again. Have you ever seen Lucifer?
Yeah, I never finished it. But
I quit right when God came into the picture.
yeah, that was the last season I watched.
Yeah, same. So I just had to go back and rewatch it. Something that I'm really excited for, though, is The Boys Season 5. Let's talk about The Boys a little bit. What are your thoughts on The Boys?
I like it pretty good. I didn't know he was going to talk about The Boys.
I didn't either. We're talking about TV shows, so I just,
Yeah.
off the top of my head. We didn't have no, like, topics for the TV shows.
Yeah,
We're
no.
just kind of fishing right here for stuff.
So, I don't know if they're going to stick to the comics and fully make Butcher the bad guy, or if they're going to let Jack Quaid save him.
I would like to see Butcher's the bad guy, because he's kind of going down that spiral in the show as not really a bad guy, but he's now leaning more towards bad guy. And in the comics, he becomes the big baddie after they kill Homelander, like just killing everybody. He kills M.M., he kills Frenchie and Kimiko, like the whole nine. But like, there's big significant differences in the comics and the shows. So
Yeah.
hopefully they don't do that, but I would like to see that. I know how much people would be upset about that.
Yeah.
But I have nothing less to say about TV shows unless you want to. No, we can move on to our movie game.
Yeah.
You want to start that?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
All right. So the object of this movie game is to guess the movie. We're going to describe the plot badly, and the other one has to try to guess it. So you want to go first? Or you want me to?
You go ahead.
Read you one, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. A man watches his wife die after a brutal attack on their front lawn. Years later, his son is kidnapped, and he travels miles in search of his son from the help of strangers.
Finding Nemo.
Oh, I figured that'd be a little harder. All right.
Alright. So, mine are kind of shorter. So, a foreigner reluctantly accepts help from a local man to complete his assignment from his boss.
I give up.
Rush Hour.
Oh, you son of a gun. That's a good one.
Alright.
This one's very easy. I don't know how I put this one in here, but I figured this would be the first one. I forgot to give this one first. A purple alien travels across the universe to complete his rock collection.
A purple alien?
Yep.
Oh, Avengers.
Okay, I was so scared. I was about to quit the podcast completely.
Like, for some, you said purple alien, and for some reason the movie Home popped into my head. But I was like, why would he even mention that? All right,
I've never even heard of that movie.
this one is probably going to be really hard for you.
Okay, hit me.
Two guys compete for dominance while wrecking everyone's lives around them.
Batman vs Superman.
No. I think I did a pretty good job with this one.
You did, but I don't know what is it.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh, you suck so bad. Shut up. Good Lord. I don't expect you to get this one.
Okay.
A scientist brings an international group of people together.
An international group of people together?
Yep.
Centipede?
God dang it. Human centipede.
Yeah. Okay.
You basically won already, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
So, a geeky dude struggles with his destiny while everyone keeps putting him down.
Harry Potter.
No.
I don't know.
Kung Fu Panda.
Me and you are fighting after this podcast. I swear to God.
All right.
A man and his gang members travel a long way to beat up his father.
Okay, what was it again?
A man and his gang members travel a long way to beat up his father.
To beat up his father?
Yep.
Gang members?
I think I got you.
Beat up his dad. You're not talking about Stray Dogs, are you?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
All right. Describe it again.
A man and his gang members travel a long way to beat up his father. We should have put a timer on this.
I want to say Daddy's Home, but I don't think that's it.
Nope. Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh.
Gotcha. All right, give me the last one.
All right.
Wait, is that your last one, or do you have one more?
I have two more.
Okay. Never mind.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do because I'll save this one for last. Okay. So, a guard that can't talk to girls takes lady advice from the prisoners.
I don't know this one. Guardy. What is it?
Zookeeper.
I hate you. It's a good one. I hate you. I just watched that movie 2 days ago. I just watched it 2 days ago. Oh my God. Okay. A teenager almost ruins his life because his mom falls in love with him.
What is it?
A teenager almost ruins his life because his mom falls in love with him.
All right, so if I don't get this one, I don't think I've seen this movie.
You have. I guarantee you have.
Because his mom falls in love
His
with
mom
him.
falls in love with him. I won't be really upset if you don't get this.
His mom?
His mom falls in love with him, ruins his life. Almost ruins his life, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back to the Future.
Oh.
That's all I got.
Yeah, you didn't mention time travel, so that was on my radar. All right. This is my last one.
All right, you won already, by the way.
All right. A man tells a story about achieving his life dream and ruining it.
Brother, you done really good. I couldn't guess none of yours.
You're going to be really mad at yourself for this one. Goodfellas.
End of episode.
Yeah, you suck at this game.
Yeah, I suggested it. But we are going to be doing some more of these games. We have another one where you have to guess or name as many actors as you can, plus so many more. So we will be doing some more games like this in the future. But that's all for the podcast. Unless you have anything you want to say.
No, I'm good.
Can you give me some movies for next week? We can pick 3. So you want to pick 2? You want me to pick 2, or how about we both pick one, and then because we will be reviewing Red 1 and Gladiator 2 next week.
Yep.
So you pick one, I'll pick one.
Let me see here. Monkey Man.
Monkey Man?
Yep.
What is that? Oh, I've been wanting to see that anyway. Yeah.
Dev Patel.
Yeah, I've been really dying to see that, so that's a great pick. For you, I either want to do 6 Underground or Rounders, but we'll do 6 Underground.
Oh, man, I like the movie. I like Rounders.
You've never seen Rounders, you said?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, no, I think Mississippi Grind. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll do... You want to do Rounders?
No, we can do 600.
Yeah, because you've never seen 6 Underground. I really want you to watch that. It's a Ryan Reynolds movie directed by Michael Bay.
Yeah, I don't like Michael Bay.
I know you don't, but I love Michael Bay, and it is a Netflix original.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Oh, no, my Netflix is gone.
Oh, no, you can use mine. Okay, so next week we got Red 1, Gladiator 2, Rounders, or not Rounders, 6 Underground, Monkey Man, and Gladiator 1. Let's throw Gladiator 1 in there.
Okay.
Because we have to review 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
That'd be a good thing to compare them.
All right.
So that'll be our 5 movies for next week. Tell us something about the games. We're going to have more of those in the future. This one was a little bit everywhere just because we didn't have any real topics for the TV show. But that's okay. You want to say anything?
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week.
I'm going to fight Dylan in the parking lot for messing up, for picking stupid movies.
Oh, no, he's not going to because I'm going to shoot him in the forehead for saying Michael Keaton is a bad Batman.
Michael Keaton's a terrible Batman, and Michael Keaton is a bad Batman. Not only
Keep Michael Keaton's name out your damn mouth.
Let me tell you something. Michael Keaton's a bad Batman, and Michael Bay's a good director.